My bad.
All good. So, here we find ourselves. We have recently dragged your father, Arvid, from where he fell around the house back around to where the Duke has fallen. You're currently surrounded by a few hundred of your fellow countrymen, as well as those four Bourbons who are currently very confused and very aggressive as well, not really knowing exactly what just happened. So what are we doing?
Well, Eric was the one who picked up father's body and brought him to Jum to try and heal before he passed. But you guys didn't make it in time, so he's just standing near his body on his knees. Well, actually, he's on his knees right by his body, holding his hand.
Anybody else? What are we doing?
I will go over to Freya and I will try and comfort her because she literally just dragged out Dad's body.
Are you taking the Freya?
Not so great.
Tears? A little bit whimpering?
Yeah, tearing up quite a bit.
Freya, it's okay. Come, step away. You need some time.
Just gonna go play with him.
Okay. I lead her to Jum because I know that she's better with these things.
Yum is by the body.
No. No, because she was from the father's body. Now she's going to the other body. No, are they both in the same place?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just take her away, away.
I picked up father from her when she was dragging. I picked him up and carried him all the way to Jum, right next to Alexandra's body.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's all good. Don't stress.
I think Jum is.
Fuck. Yeah. Got it. Sorry. Shit.
I think Jum is probably like she's got one hand on Eric's shoulder and the other arm is cradling her dead father. Like,
I'm gonna ask Freya. Did you see anything about this man? Anything in particular? Nothing. Any jewelry? Markings? No? Nothing? Okay. What happened to the guys who were, who started surrounding, Eric? Did they...
They're kind of now pushing towards, where, they're currently pushing towards, Alexander's body, and they're kind of getting quite aggressive, trying to push you all off it. Not so much pushing off Yum because they can see that quite clearly she is a healer of some kind.
Okay.
But everybody else like shoving all of the Italians away. Except maybe Eric, who is currently cradling his father.
So they know some respect not to push a man who's literally by his dead father's side. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
He looks back towards you, Eric.
I'm not paying attention to him, but if you're saying something to me,
He'll drop a little bit of a kick in your shoulder. Answer me, boy. What was it?
What was what?
We were busy trying to fucking arrest you.
Yeah, clearly not doing your right job, aren't you?
Eric! And Jum's gonna punch him.
Yeah, no, and he was getting ready to draw swords, and when that happens, he kind of backs off that little bit.
I'm sorry. All I heard from the crowd was a call of assassin. And Alexander here he was bleeding, and I tried to help him, but it's like my fire went out. I couldn't push it through him like it normally works.
Pushing fire through? What the hell are you talking about?
the way my magic works is like you stoke a fire, yes, to get it warm and big and bright and everything, so you can forge things out of it. That's how it works for me, and I couldn't do it with him. It's like there was something inside him stopping me from doing it, because he wasn't dead when I found him. I tried.
Comes up and he'll start looking him over, not really treating Alexander with from a face value a hell of a lot of respect. He kind of grabs him by the jaw and lifts him up, and you get a clear view of where the actual skin around the wound has actually rotted away and back, so it's just the bone standing there, about maybe an inch and a half or so around his jugular. He kind of flips him around a little bit, and whatever the fuck he hit him with was fucking nasty.
It stinks.
His sister's gonna want to see this.
At this point, Eric would stop cradling his father. He would actually start walking towards...
The moment you stand up, they draw swords.
I'm not even going to pay attention to him. I'm walking towards the family house, and I'm just going to walk straight there. Ragya!
Yeah, it's not here, buddy. Ragya wasn't here all day.
I'm going to head straight... Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just going to start walking straight inside. To, from memory, my father's office.
So, your father doesn't really have an office?
Well, where he would, yeah, where he would spend time. Like, I'm thinking paperwork.
Remember, this is a very Nordic style society. There's not really a lot of paperwork in general.
But letters of sorts?
Yeah, he'd probably have a,
like a study of something?
Various, like, cupboards. No, I wouldn't say it was a study. I'd say there's more so just a collection of cupboards and stuff. He's an old man who mostly just kind of, he just led his people, man. He's got a total of about 200 odd people in this town. There's no need for a big study or anything when you're just handling, a few hundred people.
Right. War room then? I'm pretty sure we would have had an old war room.
A war room? Yeah. No, you'd have a throne room of
okay.
sorts.
I'll head to the throne room then.
Does Freya look like she's calmed down a bit? Or, like, from my viewpoint? Or is she still a bit in shock?
I think she might still be a little bit shocked.
Okay.
Just 'cause she had to drag a body.
Okay. I'll just keep, like, talking to her, like, calming her down a bit then. Yeah.
I will angrily move away from my dad's body, and I'll go to the place where I saw Eric come from, and I'll cast Detect Magic.
Over where Eric came from, so are you saying around the house, or?
Yeah, around the house. Where the murderer teleported.
So you're going to go over there and cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
So as you directly go over there, I'm going to specifically rule in this game that Detect Magic will allow you to pick up traces of magic. Like which redeemed a soul.
Yeah.
It's a work night. It's a work night.
Score.
Yes. Skull! Alright, so anyone new in the chat, we do have an option to give everyone in the game a round of drinks by redeeming the channel points. It doesn't have to be alcoholic, but if you want to hit the skull button, we'll all take one with you.
I will give you the audio.
Oh, that bourbon hits differently on a weekday.
Oh yeah.
That's going right in the quote box. Oh no, the bourbon hits differently on a weekday.
That calls for another one.
Next time it's going to be the rum. I promise.
Oh, good Christ.
Why?
Okay.
Why is the rum gone? Sorry.
I mean, it is really almost gone. I've only got a few shots left.
Alright. So from this point.
Yeah, so as I was saying, if you... I'm going to be rolling the Detect Magic allow you to pick up on traces of magic. Not just immediate magic as it does say in the books. And so what you will be able to know is that you find a weird kind of magic. It doesn't fit into any of the traditional schools of magic. Hold up. But if you were to pick a school of magic that it's closer to, kind of like a bastardized version of conjuration. Not quite conjuration, and you would know enough of the arcane to know that this is normal magic.
Okay.
It's blood magic. That was a random guess. I hope it's not right. God damn.
Yeah. So while that's going on, the sergeant arms, the man who followed you down the mountain, Thuriak, is going to approach you. You got to come inside. You can't stay out here. You might come back.
I don't think you will. I don't think you'll risk it.
All the same, your father trusted me to protect you, and you're going to come with me. Pick you up, and just lead you towards the throne room.
I'm just out of it.
Yeah. So we currently have Eric and Thuriak in the throne room. Anybody else want to do anything outside while we're here?
I think, where is Arvid's body? Is it still, like, on the ground?
Arvid and Alexander are pretty much right next to each other.
Okay, I'm going to close Alexander's eyes and leave his body with his people, and pick up my father's body and take it inside.
Okay. So we still have Freya, Brunye, and Gust, I believe.
I'll suggest to Freya to go inside, maybe, like to the throne room, go somewhere warm, grab something, like make sure, I don't know, just make sure she's warm or something.
What about you, Yost? What are you up to?
That. I'm gonna take her into the throne room.
You're into? Okay, my bad. I thought you were
Yeah.
recommending she goes. What about you, Brunye? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
You just want to go with the party?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, so we're going to follow the party inside. Now, when you first go inside your gigantic hall, there is, as you first enter, there is maybe a room that's about 35 feet long and about 50 feet wide. There are two very long tables, that are symmetrical on either side of the room, running lengthways. And on the far side, there is a large throne that is covered in all forms of hides and different coats and stuff that make it give it a very warm and soft feel, despite the wooden appearance of the throne. The floors all around as well are made of very luscious, a mixture of wolf and rabbit hide to try to give the floor a little bit of cushion. There is a fire off on the right hand side, as well as there being a collection of wood kind of stacked up just off to the side of one of the tables, and directly above that is a window which you used to throw the wood in. What else? It's very high vaulted ceilings, and beams do hang quite low, being that Brunye would probably need to duck under them as he walks in. Largely a place built for humans, not so much for Goliaths.
Voice.
Tritters, where do you walk to? Sorry, my bad. Eric, where do you walk to when you enter the throne room?
Mainly, I'm looking for like any form of documentation, if there is any. Like I know that they probably don't keep track of a lot, but there might be outgoing letters.
A lot. So, looking for outgoing letters in particular, can I get an investigation check for me, please? First roll of the night.
Okay.
From?
Give him some energy. No, it's Tritters.
Okay.
Investigation. 18.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
16 plus 2.
So-
Don't have investigation as a.
We take those.
Okay.
We take those.
With
Hell
an
yeah.
18, you're able to find a small stack of letters with a gold leaf back and parchment front. They are very beautifully woven with almost like it was sewn together more so than just put together. There is a wax seal that has been broken on them, and this wax seal contains. Actually, make a history check for me real quick. See
History?
about your knowledge of this. Yep.
Okay. That button. History. I'm proficient with this one.
Beautiful.
Another 18. Rolled a 14 plus 4.
Beautiful.
Hey!
You notice the seal of the Gilded Lords. It's a universal seal that all Thousand Lords have. However, all of these, when you open these letters and you start peering through them, you realize that it's not normal. It's not a normal letter. It's poetry,
Right.
and every letter has a reference to somebody known as the Khaine Gold.
The Khaine in gold.
Yes.
At this moment, I will leave Tuffy, my owl, with Freya, and I will just go over and like absorb what's going on with my
So,
father's
yeah,
death.
yeah.
'Cause I haven't had a moment.
Yeah. So Tredder's is still. This is still. He came in here a bit earlier than everybody else.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, I think Thuriak would be wandering in.
Okay.
Yeah, being carried.
Yeah. Thuriak.
Do I see?
You see him digging through stuff. You're kind of taken aback at first to see what he was flicking through, and you see him pull out a stack of letters that your father has been receiving for years now, that he's never let you see, and he's now reading them like one after the other.
Eric, what the fuck are you doing?
Finding potential leads. I'm going to hunt this fucker down.
You should be mourning your father.
You're not wrong, little brother. You are definitely not wrong. But right now, I just want to get some answers, and then I'll have my moment to mourn.
You think I'll let this go through like this?
What, me trying to find answers on who potentially came and assassinated?
here today.
On what? You think I brought some
What
assassin
happened? Yeah, and now you're rummaging through father's letters.
to find out who
How
the fuck
do you
did it?
think that looks?
You,
Why would it be in his letters?
that's clearly because he doesn't trust you to be Khaine yet, does it?
If he had any suspicion this might happen, he would have warned any of us. He would have warned you. He would have warned me. He even would have warned you. It's not.
Did you know over the 12 years I've been gone, Father has not sent me a single letter? You think he would go out of his way to warn me over something?
Well, any of us, he would warn us. Not you, maybe, whatever. But
Hmm.
just look those letters, man.
I think I've gone through about 80% of them. Boomer? Mr. DM?
Yeah. So, in particular, the letters they seem a little inconsequential.
No dates.
They do
no
paint
nothing.
some very beautiful scenes in your head as you read them. Never really being one much for poetry.
No.
You do hear references of the Gorge of Khaine, which is just off to in the central of the Heartlands, near the Great Lakes.
The
And
Gorge
you
of what,
also-
sorry?
Gorge of Khaine, which is
Of-
Kador.
Kador. Okay. The
And
Gorge of
your-
Gador.
Adel.
Kador. Yep.
That's the thin bit of mountain that just gently opens up to allow you to access the Northern Heartlands. And by any chance, you also by some chance you also make some kind of a reference to you're able to draw from the bit of poetry the inference of the Golden Coasts of Debrary.
Golden Coast.
There's a lot of other places he describes that you can't quite put your finger on exactly where.
But I know like these two places stick out to me a lot.
Yeah. The way he's describing them is just like, oh yeah, no, there's only one place that could be.
Okay, so I've got pretty much. To me, I have 2 leads right now. Right. And how many of the letters have I gone through? Most of them or all of them?
You've gone through all of them realistically at this point in time. They are very short poems, about 6 to 8 lines long. You don't really feel like there is a story to them at all. It honestly just feels like poetry out of context. And you will I will eventually. I never actually got around to it because I wasn't planning to play tonight, but I will actually send you through those poems.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So, yeah, from there, Thuriak, you've confronted him. I think at this point in time that it was Yum and Arvid who came in next, right?
Yeah. At this point, as soon as I see Father come in, I'll put the letters down and I'm gonna slide a handle.
Oh.
Okay, alright. Go
I'm
for it. Thuriak, can I please get a passive perception from you, please?
A big bad wolf is saying stop the game and
know,
everybody praise the cat.
I'm
So
reading.
everybody praise the cat.
Press cat.
Praise the cat.
Maybe.
All hail.
All hail.
What's your passive perception? What am I rolling against? 11.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I rolled a 6. No, I rolled an 8. But I get a +6 to sleight of hand, so 14.
Yep. So it's gone. It's well hit.
I make it look like I popped it into where I found them.
Yeah. Right up your sleeve.
Yeah, straight up, just pretty much just like, yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna go next to you and help her
Yeah.
carry the body.
Following them very shortly afterwards is going to be Freya and Yost.
Yeah,
And I think Brunda, wow.
Brunya.
Brunye, yeah, no, I just had a stroke there.
A little bit.
Boromir.
Anybody smelling it burnt toast? Burnt toast, anybody?
Smelling burnt lavender, so that might be something new for me. But yeah, so Brunye comes in behind them very quickly. What are you going to do with Arvid's body?
I think what I'm gonna do is, are there any big tables like in the room that we're currently in?
There are
Yep,
2
okay.
enormous tables.
All right, I'm going to go and place him gently on one of the tables, and probably like rest my hand on his face for a second, and then go and find someone from my druid circle to help get him ready for burial, or
Right
just to
behind
help clean his body. Yeah.
Oh, thank God that you are all safe. I was getting worried.
We're not all
Yeah.
safe though.
The hobgoblin who was with you this morning.
Yeah. We're not all safe, Garrick.
He was old. You let him go. You know how much pain he was in. Leave him be.
Was murdered.
No,
And he'll then go up and begin to inspect the collarbone, the chest, seeing for any wounds or anything. I do not think so.
no, Thuriak, I don't think our father was murdered. I think he's
First insult you had?
He's been sick for a very long time.
He did not want us to tell you.
I'm sorry I kept it a secret, but I had to. He made me promise.
It's okay. I don't want
Besides, I know who the killer was.
Alex
Gotta
is
Turned
continue.
around like, and looks around at everybody just kind of staring at him. It was the mist. Soul's influence penetrates our city.
You mean to tell me some spirit killed?
No, no, no. Soul will find the bodies of those who get lost in the mist, and he will breathe them a second life. There is no murder here. They killed Alexander because Alexander was no king. They would not kill Arvid, not ever.
So you're saying that the mist materialized into an assassin and killed Alexander?
That is what I saw.
If whatever killed Alexander, it smelled like death and rot. You trying to tell me that the mist has that in there?
Yes, yes, yes. They pick up the body and they give it new life. They serve soul forever, but they maintain their vows. They would never hurt Arvid.
I'm not. Clearly, I have much more to learn as your mistress of the hunt, because I did not think that the mist would be able to hold something so deadly. It doesn't smell like anything from here. It doesn't smell.
I must admit, I have never witnessed it myself.
Then how can you be
Stories
so sure?
Speak. The stories speak of the ancient spirits in the mist.
Do I overhear this?
Yes, you do. And you have never seen any spirits in the mist.
Yeah. I just straight up call bullshit. I go up to him and I'm like, this is not some religious story. This is murder.
He now stands up. He corrects himself, pulls his robes pretty tight, and stands up. And what was previously a very hunched over and rather plain appearing hobgoblin now stands tall and proud, and is now about an inch taller than you lost, and stands over you. I will not have the little runt of the litter talk bad about the gods in this house.
Garrick,
Go get lost in the woods. Go find yourself in the mist.
Unlike
Join
you.
them.
No. Unlike you, who's afraid of the mist. I go in there. And I hunt for
Alright.
you, so you can eat.
You can see him. He's getting quite aggressive at this point. 'Cause
Garrick.
remember, he is not Khainian, so
I just stare him dead straight in the eyes.
Fighting, you would know this. Fighting is allowed between you two.
I just stare him in the eyes. But I don't show any being upset with him. I'm just upset with how he can believe that this is just some religious prophecy.
Alright, hold on, let me,
I'll walk over to the two that are
natural
bickering.
one. He is going
yeah,
to
Bad wolf.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to he's gonna thunderstep.
He's gonna
Okay.
wait. He's gonna hurt everybody around us. Around it.
No, at this point in time, it's just him and Yost that are together.
Okay.
Oh, so the room's that.
Wait,
big
and
that
he
he
rolled
can
a nat 1.
No, he rolled a nat one to
rolled
see.
a nat one to see what the hell you're going on about.
Oh.
to understand why. Like you're making a very very
complex. Yeah. Fair.
No, you're making a very conflicted statement to his religion.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not trying to be personal, but I feel
I know,
like
but
No.
that's what that one was for.
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
whether he felt personally attacked, and he did. So can you please make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
7 plus.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
That's 10.
Yeah, it's not gonna,
No
not
way
gonna
you
do
know.
it. It's not gonna do it.
Yeah, roll above an 18, buddy.
Oh god.
So, that is 3d10 thunder damage.
Oh, he might
3d10.
he
Yeah.
might be fucking gone here.
3d10. I might be freaking on the floor.
That's fine. After Garrett attacks him.
That's 13.
Okay. Oh
Um,
my god.
Yeah.
13 thunder
Oh.
damage, and the Garrick just is gone.
I'm down
There
to
is
10.
there is a large burn strike in the center of the floor.
Oh my god.
Where
That is mahogany. I'm sorry.
That is mahogany!
Oh my god.
I just had to. I'm sorry.
After I see him take the damage and look around for Garrett, I'm going to pull him to his feet and grab him by the lapels and get right up in his face. I don't care what you think yourself, but you can't stand here in front of our dead father, and I drop him, and talk shit about what he believed in, alright?
At this point,
This is the only way things make sense to them.
I'm just gonna walk up behind Jum and I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and just, Jum, he doesn't understand properly.
I know he doesn't.
Come on, let's get prepared.
I don't know about you fellas, but I'm going into the mist to find whatever the fuck that was. I have to know it's not from here. I have to know, because if I let that grow where I walk, I am responsible.
your master at arms, Tristan, sorry, I should say Thuriak, comes up alongside you. We cannot follow them into the woods. You need to stay safe. We have procedures, cultures, customs we need to follow. So amount of revenge can change that.
This is not revenge.
I'm not-
This is me doing
you-
my job.
You do
I
as you
am going-
please, Yum. This is not your place, mistress. With all due respect.
She's just gonna just say nothing, turn on her heel, and walk straight outside.
Turns back to you, Thuriak. You stay. Looks to everybody else. All of you can go. All of you. And points to you in particular, Eric. You definitely can go. You have been nothing but trouble since you got off the boat.
I don't know what you're talking about. I literally came here and played a song. And apparently it's all my fault. Are you going to pin this on me?
You arrived today. He was breathing yesterday, and he won't be breathing tomorrow. And he spits at your feet.
He's a Khaine, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I'm just gonna
Purple eyes.
I'm gonna walk straight into his face. How tall is he?
He would be about 5'9". And as you
Okay.
do that, he draws two short swords from underneath his ribs and draws them out, and just leaves them at his side, ready. Because
I'll get in the way.
to give you a bit of an idea, he has no idea whether or not you still hold his old ways.
You think?
So he,
Oh, we're
Yeah.
losing people.
Who left?
it was bloody Rudy's.
Roonies.
Ah,
He was missing underneath story. He can hear me.
Ah, okay.
okay.
I'll
So yeah, I'm just gonna just get into his face and just be like, you think I would come here to bring trouble to my sister's coronation day?
I don't.
My family means
Boy.
more than you possibly think.
Listen.
No.
You're a hero.
I'll take that with a grain of salt.
As you cut him off, the short sword is resting right there in your collar.
I push into it. You fucking listen.
And as you push into it, he twists his blade back because he's not allowed to.
Yeah, exactly. Just straight up, blade against your throat. Go on, bitch, let's see it. I gotta hurt you to the whole base.
You don't kill me, I kill me!
Shit, where was I now? Yeah, I push right into this blade and watch him as he flips it.
He's not impressed.
No. I've had
You
blades.
learn respect.
Oh, I know
in
respect.
this home.
Oh, I know respect. Do you
Then
know
prove it.
respect?
You have no place here. Leave.
No. The only person that kicked me out of this place is fucking dead. Technically speaking, that banishment is only from the Golden Thrones.
And the throne still rules, Paloa.
What if I
Your
fucking
father
change that?
respected that.
Oh.
But go change it somewhere else. Not
Oh.
here.
You're lucky you're fucking Khaine. And I walk past him, just barge into his shoulder and just walk past. Walk outside.
You hear him mutter a lot of very unkind words, which would get Liquor kicked off Twitch. I muttered under his breath.
He mutters under his breath. Good, keep it to yourself. Don't got the fucking balls to say it to my face. Out the door.
Thank you for making sure I do not get banned!
I'll look disgusted at the guy who just understepped me.
Oh yeah, no, he's gone. He left the room. He's gone.
Oh, okay, good.
He's back at the droid circle.
In that case, because I was gonna run after Yom after that, like yeah.
I'm reading chat. I'm responding to chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody get in the Twitch chat. We got people in here who want to know things about you!
Want to know about characters?
Yeah, they want to know about characters.
We can do a little character thing at the end of the stream with Boomer tips.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I'm pretty sure I have not explained my character.
No.
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 So moving on. So you're not going to be death staring because he's not there, but
I'm just gonna run after Yom and
You're going after Yum. So yeah,
and Eric.
Yum's gone. Eric's just left. Yep. And so I believe it's Freya and Thuriak left in the room.
No, and Freya as well. No?
Yeah, Freya and Thuriak.
Yeah, Fire and Thuriak.
And Brunyer as well. Brunyer's just coming.
I would have said, Brunya, let's go. As I'm leaving.
You watched your best friend get into a fight. What do you
I was just following.
do? Just followed him.
So,
I wanted to do something so bad. But
He can
was
handle himself.
Freya able to hear that conversation?
All of it. They were screaming at each other face to face. And for reference, you just to put that in context as well, you don't see a lot of violence. That kind of shit doesn't happen here. No one gets in each other's face.
Would I be able to sneak off and follow this guy?
Which one? The Thunderstepped? Which one? The one that Thunderstepped? Because the guy that was just screaming in Eric's face is still there with Thuriak. And the one that Thunderstepped away, you would know would be in the droid circle.
Then I'll just stay comfortable.
Thuriak? Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward to the next morning.
Well, what's the name of the guy who thunderstepped me? Would I know?
Garrett.
Garrett. Okay.
Garrick, isn't it? Or is it Garrett?
Garrett with a T.
Garrett.
Garrett.
My bad.
Okay. Garrett.
Yeah, so Garrett. Moving on from there. So what are we going to do for the rest of the night, guys?
I'll probably... Sorry, go on.
I know what I want to do. Yum is going to pack a bag. Wait for it to get properly dark.
It's already proper dark. You guys were dancing around.
Okay. I'm going to take a bag, a small bag, put on my stalker cloak.
Yep.
and disappear into the mist.
Okay. At this point in time, the mist has receded quite a bit, but you know.
I know where to go to get there.
Is anyone going to go? Are you sneaking off without anybody else, or with? Them?
I kind of don't really care too much. Like, I know that if there's going to be anyone in my family following me, it's probably going to be Freya.
Freya,
Wrong.
Freya stayed with Thuriak.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I reckon at this point in time, she's just not. Like, she's never seen a dead body before, unlike, I think, everybody else here. I think she's the only one who hasn't seen a dead body. So I think she's in a pretty big fucking state.
Okay.
Eric's...
Okay, hang on. Let me retcon that a little bit. I want to go and see Freya first. I'm going to pack my bag, and then I'm going to go straight to Freya.
Alright. So we'll touch on that after we go
Yep.
around the
Sounds good.
group. Traders.
Well,
Eric.
I was actually going to go to where Jum's house was, and I probably would have caught her in the action of packing.
Alright, yeah, so that's before. So that's going to happen beforehand. We'll do that first.
Yep.
Thuriak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna comfort Freya, and I'll. Is there like any records hut?
No.
Anything like that, like a library kind of thing?
No real library. Most of the
Passed
kind
down
of
knowledge, yeah.
it's passed down. It's very verbal. So if you want to learn something, you would probably have to go talk to Garrett or Liquor. Sorry, Garrett or Yum, either or.
Okay. Then I'll. If Freya is willing, I'll bring Freya to Liquor's house too.
I think just purely based on logistics of the campaign, I think that you guys would wait there, and Liquor's going to come to you lot.
Okay, fine.
While your Master at Arms is kind of explaining everything it's got to do.
Okay.
So, Eric, you the door is wide open, and
What about Yost? What's Yost doing?
yeah, what is yours doing actually?
Sinker?
Yost is just eating some food. Probably gone to the bar to relax a little bit because he's.
So you'd
said
be
about
in the
her.
same room as Freya and Thuriak. That giant room
Oh,
that
okay,
you're
yeah.
in is the eating hall. The front
Oh,
room.
okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm just eating, sort of keeping my words to myself. I'm upset internally about Garrett. I'm just sort of steaming over it.
Seems like he holds a bit of a grudge.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is Eric, like I said, you come up to Yum's house and you see her angrily throwing things into a what looks very similar to like a leather saddlebag, but it's just tossed up over her shoulder.
By the way, I am following Eric's tiny button.
I lean against the door in the door frame, just lean on one of the doors, or just in the door frame, just like. So, where we going?
Jum like pauses and turns around and looks at him and says, "I don't know, Eric. I'm not sure I invited you."
Well, that's a fair point. Well, it's up to you, but I'm more than willing to offer assistance. Or I'll just, I don't know, go my own way and track down what I can from the outside. It's not something to be super heated up about. To think of this through with a clear mind would be ideal.
Yum's going to go around and continue putting stuff in her bag, but as she's doing this, she's talking to Eric and saying, "You know, I really thought today of all days would be a day that I would finally put my feet on the ground and actually feel like I belonged here. But to be honest with you, right now I don't. This is, you know what? no matter what I say to you, you're going to probably end up coming with me anyway because you like to sneak around in the dark, and no matter how fast I go, you'll probably always fucking catch me. I remember back when we were little. Do you remember? I remember. I think I'm going into the mist, Eric. I need to make sure that whatever it was that killed Alexander did not come from my lands, because if that grows where I walk, I am responsible for it. That is my job. Everything in these lands is mine.
Well,
And I'm meant to keep people safe. I can't have this happening to anyone else.
in that case, you're gonna need a bodyguard, maybe two.
I don't
Okay.
need a bodyguard, Eric. Any
know you
extra
don't.
eyes are good eyes.
That's true.
All right,
What
well,
about-
pack your shit. Let's go.
I'm already packed. I assumed you were heading off somewhere. That's why I'm here. Can't let you
You've
go
been
alone.
gone. As I put my shit in my bag and walk up to the door, I lean in and give him a one-armed hug and put my arm around his shoulders, and I say, "It doesn't even feel like you've been gone for that long. Come on, let's grab Bunya. Let's go."
Yeah, we need a pack meal.
Hold on, what was that from you?
Really standing behind Hood in the doorway. They can't clear it out.
He was behind me the whole time.
He just is the doorway at this point in time.
Yeah, he's just standing in the door like, "Hello, monkey."
You don't even see the beard. It's just the chest is the doorway. He's
Yeah,
8 foot tall, remember?
yeah.
Yeah, so Yost was eating, Freya and Thuriak were in the hall, and then you guys were gonna go turn around and go back, right? You're gonna go talk to Freya?
Yeah, I wanted to go find Freya.
Okay, before this, as you guys are heading over that way, the Master of Arms turns to you, Thuriak. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. I shouldn't leave your family. I stepped out of line.
It's alright. Tensions are high. We don't usually think that well in these situations.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. It's fine.
Well, we need to plan this out. We need to know what happens next. Arvid planned for you to take over. You were to be the new Don Khaine. King of Kings.
I know that.
You know what you need to do next? I don't think it would be fresh and active in your mind. I think you probably would have heard it a few times. But he ends up explaining to you that you need to travel to all 5 members of his personal council, his bloodletter, his mistress of the hunt, and his 3 other council members, and you need to get their approval, and that way you become Donu Khaine.
Can you repeat that so I can?
So yeah, so you need to talk to his bloodletter, which is his general. You need to talk to his mistress of the hunt, which is Laquan. Sorry, which is Yung. And then there are 3 other council members.
Thank you very much. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. The 3 council members are, you have Morak, which normally hides out around Khaine Hall, which is where the Talos come from. The Talos' home is Khaine Hall. You have Thuriak, so Turuk, which is the Leonin Bailey's master, and is the father of Terraga. And you also need Morg, which is the leader of the Eastern clan. Read them back for me super quick, make sure you got the notes right.
Okay, I need to talk to the bloodletter, which is it's not this guy, is it?
No, so this is the Master at Arms.
The Mistress of the Hunt, which is Jung, and the 3 council members, which is Morak Kinpal, Thuriak, the Linen Master of Baileys, and Mork, the
No,
leader
sorry,
of the
Gork, my bad. It's not Mork,
Gork?
no, my bad, I misread it, it's Gork, G-O-R-K.
Okay, cool. Got it. Yep, there you go.
My bad. Morak. Notes are difficult to read.
That feel when your handwriting's so bad you can't even read your own D&D notes.
It's worse because it wasn't even handwriting,
Yeah.
it was a notepad on the computer.
Oh, boomer!
It's really late and I've been up since 4.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, understood.
I got a pass.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, you need to travel to all 4 of these. Sorry, all 5 of them. One's which literally next door. And get their approval before you can be named Donu Khaine.
Where is the bloodletter, by the way?
So the bloodletter is in the south. You know that he was good friends with Eric. Eric adored him like a second son.
Okay, look, that's great.
Isn't that great?
Let's-
One
let's
wrong
leave
word
that
from
for
me.
last.
One word from me, and you ain't done okay. Oof.
Oof.
Your future's literally in the tips of my hand.
And also, Khaine, I'd recommend going to Khaine Hall and giving his sincerest apologies.
Yeah.
There's
That's
been
first.
high tensions.
Of course.
High tensions between all of us for many years. This could end badly.
Who rules in Alexander's stead now? Would it be his sister?
She gonna be your wife.
Death.
Thuriak's just like, no, I think not, you trick ass bitch.
Oh no, that was the deal for them from last
That's what I was
episode.
talking about. That's what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Yeah, we didn't hear about that deal though.
I
Only
know.
we know about it.
That's why I'm screaming it like this, not like I'm talking in my character.
Yeah.
Um,
At this point in time, I think like you get your next word in, but that's when Yum's gonna re-enter the room. Bags all packed. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Yum? Sorry, Thuriak?
no, I'm just, saying I need to do that shit, and it's gonna be fucking tough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So Yum, go into the room.
All right, I'm going to walk up next to Thuriak and place my hand like on his back. Thuriak, I am going to be on the moors for a few days. I've already made provisions with the Druid Circle to get our father buried and paid all the respects he needs. I will be back in time for his funeral. There's just something I need to find out.
Well, if you're going, I'm going.
Yeah, like how you are. You're staying here.
You can't stop me.
Yes, I can. You
Our
are not-
family.
You are not Donu Khaine yet. I still follow the orders of your father.
You can come too. Fuck it.
No, you stay.
Our
them go.
family,
You can come too! Fuck it! Everybody! Let's go! All of us!
our family has been divided for too long. Like, ever since Eric... I'm not done with you yet. But ever since Eric left, we've been in shambles, in pieces. We can't do this any other way. If you needs to do this, I will be there for her. Then we can deal with anything else. We'll be back for the funeral, and we'll move on to do whatever it needs to be done to restore the peace with the Taloses and get back on track with being, on the Khaine path.
So hang on, Boomer. Before you talk, there's the guy who's talking to him at the Master at
I'm
Arms.
reading them. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Jum's gonna turn around and look at the Master at Arms and say, he needs to get my approval, doesn't he, before he moves on to being Donna Khaine?
Well, just yours, but yeah.
What say I don't give it unless he comes with me?
Well then, he reigns as Khaine, and there is no Donna Khaine. It's easy. There's none. I follow the laws. with
We're
no
not
family.
going. We're not going anywhere.
He stays until his father
need
is
to-
buried. He'll actually, at this point in time, come up and grab Thuriak and lead him over towards the throne, away from everybody, and pulls him in nice and tight. Your people just lost a leader, and the entire family goes running off into the hills, chasing ghosts. What does that look like? Think, boy.
And
You're
I
smarter
need-
than you look.
I need to prove myself to her to earn her vote. My people know our ways, and if she is very important to them. She's fucking mistress of the hunt. She knows what
Yes.
the fuck she's doing.
Yes,
I need
but
to
these
be there
people
for her.
don't. These people don't.
I can't live her.
Then she stays. Or she goes on her own, but I'm not letting you leave. I have a druid at my beck and call to make sure you stay in these harems.
Do I overhear? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, you don't. No, you don't hear any of this. But
Okay.
he
No. What Yom said. What Yom said.
yes. You
Okay.
hear that.
He's talking very loudly.
So I'll just go up to Yom and I'll say,
I fucking
if
need a frustration dice, man.
if you're-
Christ.
if you're going into the mist, you'll need me. You'll get lost.
Funny that I was just about to come and find you.
I just nod and I call Tuffy and just sits on perches on my shoulder. That'll be it.
Can I scratch Tuffy under the chin?
Yes. Tuffy approves.
Tuffy. You have a very good bird here. He does love you.
It's a she.
You?
Are you
In the-
sure?
Yes.
lifts up feathers, sees his little wing.
Hold up. Now, can I get both of you to roll a d20 and your wisdom modifier? Let's see.
Okay.
What? I get to choose
It's
my
It's
bird?
my first roll. It's my first
No.
roll of the day. Okay.
Nope. Give them
Alright.
the blind.
1v1 like a...
1v1 wisdom, baby. Let's go.
Wait, on wisdom? Okay.
You're
I'm
both
gonna lose
wise.
this.
Hey,
You're both wise.
On wisdom, I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah.
I already
I
know.
got an 18.
Wait, can
plus
I do on
4, so
nature?
22.
Oh, I'm
Nope.
gonna lose this. 14 plus 2. 16.
So I got an 18 plus 4, so 22.
The hours
Are you
ago.
sure?
I don't get to choose my fucking bird?
Not anymore, you don't.
No, I know.
I
No, wait.
It was decided before.
Look, Sinker. All Yuma's going to say, when she says he,
Maybe I
you
just
go, she's a she,
misidentified.
and Yum goes, are you sure? And then she just leaves it at that. She doesn't ask any more questions. Just, are you sure?
I just look taken aback. And I look at Tuffy, and Tuffy looks back at me, and we just have a
Like-
moment.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
At this point in time, like I said, the Master of Arms is pulling Thuriak's side. What about your sister? She's been barely in the state to take over herself. You want to take her on the moors?
are you talking to Yum?
No. Still to
He's
Thuriak.
talking about Freya. I
He,
think.
yeah, he is talking about Freya, and he's talking to Thuriak. He doesn't care about the rest of you, man. He has one responsibility at this point, that's to keep this fucker alive.
Yeah.
Be a real shame if he died.
You're a fucking rogue through and through, Tristan, honestly.
Critters, I can personally assure you, you might get one stab in.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know. I wasn't going to kill anybody anyways. I ain't killing my
Turn to him
people.
and,
What's that?
I turn to him and I say, I know I have my duties to the throne, but I'm done
Let them
with...
do their wandering. Let them come back, and then you all set out towards Khaine.
You're right.
Somebody needs to be here. Take care of your sister. Arrange the funeral. It's now big. He grabs you by the shoulders now and like orientates you so you're looking face to face with him, like really close, and he just. This isn't about you anymore. We have a full tribe out there, and a full goddamn continent looking towards you. Now's not to go get lost. Now's not the time to go get lost in the wars.
Okay. I'll stay.
At that point in
I'll
time,
try to
he's
convince, I'll try to convince Freya to also stay.
as you say this, he's standing up and like fixing you up after the scuffle, and just I'm here at your beck and call, and he will now walk out.
At this point, I would guess that Hume is already checking on Freya.
Yes, I am.
So, yeah, do that and I'll come in later.
Yeah. Freya, you alright?
Freya's sort of just looking down, spacing off.
I pick her up. I pick her up in like one of these big old hugs.
Bury her in the titties.
Yeah, essentially.
Let go, please.
I put her down. I'm sorry, I'm just worried about you, that's all.
Just a quick reminder: your dead father, is still on the other table,
Come with me.
neck hanging open like this.
I'm pretty sure we made him look presentable at his little death table.
Yeah.
Wait, no, someone closed his eyes, didn't they?
Yeah, I closed his eyes. Yeah, thanks.
With
I'm
his
gonna
tongue
take
out?
I'm gonna take Freya's hand and lead her over to the bodies on the table. Do you come with me?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
willingly go with
Yeah.
you.
Freya, I need you to look at these two. I know it's hard, I know it's really scary, but you have to look at them.
Hold up. Did we bring Alexander on the table as well? I
I
assume
don't
that
think
he
we did, but
Yeah,
what? Smack, bam, whoop, wallop. He's there.
Retcon!
Very well. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify because I only thought
Yeah.
that a father was there.
No, I mean no,
Two
because
tables, two bodies, easy.
yeah, 2 tables, 2 bodies.
Let's all
And
cry over
yeah.
Alexander's body when we're worried about our father.
And I'm going to take her to our father first and say, Freya, I know you. This is something I've tried really hard to hide you from. I know you don't see things like this very often. And I know it's cold comfort. But death is just a part of life. You can't have one without the other.
And she slowly sort of starts to tilt her head towards the side, like,
You don't have to look anymore. I just needed you to see. It's not a person anymore. What made them a person is gone. It's free. It's not held there. And now, when we bury them, their bodies are going to nourish the earth and the things that grow out of it, and in turn nourish us the same way that the people did. I know it's hard, but
goes in for a big hug into your.
she just gives you a big squeeze. I'm going to miss him too.
I will also miss you. As you go into the mist, was it?
I'm going to go and find what killed him.
Can I get Freya and Yum to please make perception checks?
Ooh, get to roll my dice.
The fancy dice.
Fancy dice.
Look in Freya's first dice roll, Pog.
Ay, 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 ay.
I love the face. What'd you get?
19.
I got a 14 plus 4, so 18.
18. What'd you get, Freya?
21
21.
plus
21?
21.
So stupid.
So,
Oh, so stupid. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
I have a rootism.
Oh my god.
I hate
I
myself.
can't kick you because this is your own Discord
Yeah,
channel.
this is true.
Continue.
Alright. Yes.
With a 21, you don't hear anything. Continue on as always.
That's not good.
He's breathing!
Only nat 20s.
The big twist.
Net 20s only, baby.
Yeah, that was a 19 roll.
Actually,
damn.
no. With a plus 2, was it Freya?
Yeah.
You
With a
couldn't have
plus
rolled high enough.
Damn.
What I have with a plus 4 and a proficiency bonus.
That is your proficiency.
And,
Wait,
and a proficiency bonus?
Oh
Yes,
wait,
you
no,
could.
hang on.
you
Yeah,
proficient with perception?
no proficiency in that one. Sorry,
4? Yes,
just
you would
just plus 4.
with a nat 20. You would have.
I can do
20s
it.
only.
Oh,
can do
this
it with an
rolls so
18.
high, but you aren't here, Eric.
What do you mean? I was following you. I just sat. I was just stood at the doorway. I wasn't going anywhere closer.
Yeah, you're over at the doorway, so yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing. You know, guys don't hear anything.
At this point, I think I would approach.
Yep.
And I'll go to you. You. What's the dude's name? By the way, the master of arms,
Gunda.
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 Yeah, Gunda. And I want to talk to him. I really need to stay.
I know.
Someone
I know.
needs to help with preparations of father's burial, and I need to be here for that.
I'm gonna give him a hug too.
I'd ask Freya to stay with me too.
I wasn't
To
ever
help
going to
out.
bring her. She needs to be here to see what happens after we die.
I really wish I could. Join
I know.
you.
We won't be. I promise you. We won't be long. If all I can find is information, then that's what I'll come back with.
Yeah, just come back safe. Make sure you take Yost with you. He fucking loves that fog.
He's the only one I really know and trust to get up, not just me, but all of us through the mist safely.
And
When you just walks up.
watch out for Eric.
Mm.
I know you love him.
Bruni is come and try to push his way in.
And also, I can't live without that great lump either.
Just be safe out there, and I'll give her a little peck on the forehead and say my goodbyes.
Oh, Thuriak! This is yeah. Sorry, it's just I thought yeah. No, seriously, thinking of it, they're like we wouldn't have spent a lot of time together at all recently.
Yeah.
So, the fact that like all this has happened, and I feel that I have to go out and find what did it, and I have to leave my brother behind, and my little sister. Yeah, it's not good. I promise I'll bring them back safe. It's not just you alone anymore, Thuriak. It's all of us.
We need to heal the seams that something broken off on our family, and you need to do this. I know. So,
It's time for us to forge a new path, Thuriak.
Would I have been hearing this conversation since they're closer to the door?
Yes. I reckon it wouldn't be in hushed whispers, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So basically I just heard him be careful around me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And
I
then
don't
don't break the family or something like that. I believe I heard something about.
I'm trying to heal.
Oh, heal the family, but don't worry. Doubt Eric though.
No, he just said be careful with Eric. That could be taken multiple different ways.
I in my head canon right
I
now.
specifically glance at him when I say that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, in my head canon, I reckon that it would be Thuriak saying that the way Liquor said.
Yeah.
The way. Sorry, no, it would be
The way
Thuriak
I
saying
interpreted
the way
it.
he said it. Liquor. Sorry, my bad. You're interpreting it the way that Liquor interpreted it, and then it would be Eric interpreting the way that that
Thuriak
Triggers
said it.
interpreted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be
Yeah.
like everybody gets the fucking one phrase that has three meanings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm going to rush this forward a little bit, and
Okay,
so
that's
you're all going to say
fine.
goodbyes.
Up in there?
Yeah, super quick. So, I'm going to continue though. So we're going to have Eric, Brunya, Yum, and
Yoss.
all going off. Can I please get Eric in particular? What are you going to be trying to? So we're going to be trying to chase down whoever did it, right?
I believe we're just going into the mist to search for this mist.
Wandering through
Mist
the
thing.
mist.
Yeah.
Okay, so to see if we can get some kind of an idea of what way we're going, Yost, can you please make a survival check for me?
I was thinking it'd be Yost.
Do I get any extra proficiencies because of my history in it, or no?
No, so you just get the.
It's a survival check.
Doesn't
Okay.
he have favorite terrain?
Right,
and
I'm back.
that sort of shit?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what's your
yeah.
favorite terrain?
I
What's your favorite
mountains,
Yeah.
since that's where,
Yeah.
you know.
There you go, Rangers.
Where do I, how much do I get on my favorite terrain?
So remember we're using Tasha's
Wait,
favorite
is
terrain.
it 10?
Tasha's favorite terrain. Pull up this book.
Oh my god, you have Tasha's? Damn, son.
I
Yeah,
haven't-
bought Tasha's.
I don't know where I'm meant to find the favorite terrain thing. Sorry, just give me a second. The terrain from
So-
Mammoth's from Companion. Would it be under the Beastmaster thing or no?
No. Hold up.
Would
I've
be
got
on your second page, left side.
Human.
So there's favored foe, but there's no favored terrain.
No.
Is there really no favorite terrain?
Not in Tasha's. There's favored foe.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Then yeah, just make the normal favorite terrain then.
Okay.
My bad.
I don't have the normal favorite terrain on it.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Hold your forces.
Wait, I'll just roll. and
Yeah,
then
just roll and
after.
I'll tell you what you add.
So survival. Yeah.
Hold up. Yeah, it will be.
Or nature.
It'll be survival check.
Okay.
Hold up. So you would add.
Nothing. There's no bonuses to favored terrain.
Really?
It just means difficult terrain doesn't slow you down, doesn't slow the group's travel down.
Okay, so we don't get slowed while we're traveling through the mist.
Absolutely. Yep. Pretty
Yep.
much.
Okay.
You don't get even when you engage in other activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, tracking, you remain alert to danger.
Okay, well that's good.
You are not traveling alone. When you forage, you find twice as much food.
Sheesh.
When tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Great.
So there's no no bonuses to your.
I got a 16 plus 2. So 18.
So you, interestingly enough, you don't find footsteps leading away. You do, however, find footsteps leading towards. They seem quite heavy and well sunken in, but they are really well hidden. As being a quite dry area up that high
Oh,
up.
wait. Oh, fuck. You're right. It's fine. No, because when you use favored terrain and you use a skill you're proficient with, you get double proficiency bonus.
So that'd be a 20 then.
Are you proficient with survival?
Wilderness? Yeah, survival. Surprising fun.
No,
You're
I have.
you're not?
I have plus 2 because that's my proficiency bonus.
So
But
he's
since
not-
it's favored terrain, it'd be doubled,
then,
right?
Then you
No,
You are
no.
proficient. Are you proficient or are you not proficient?
Do you have the circle too?
No, no, no,
You
no, I
have
don't
a
have the
black
black
dot.
dot. I don't
Okay,
have the
so it
black
doesn't add
dot.
anything.
I have it on nature.
Yeah, no,
so-
you don't add anything.
So you don't add anything extra to it. It's just normal. All the same, it wouldn't have changed the roll regardless.
Okay.
And yeah, so hold up. This fucking screen's so dark. It's so bright.
Bright.
So, ooh, I get dark now. You only find footsteps leading towards it. They're quite heavy set, and they are really difficult to find and follow.
Like towards our town?
Yeah, towards the town. So you'd
Okay.
be following it away, and it's back down alongside the side of the house.
Okay. I don't see anything. I only see the footsteps towards. I just like communicate that to the party.
Well, I guess we're following the footsteps back, aren't we then?
This sounds
So-
good.
You're able to follow the path fairly well. It leads you down and out and around. Trid's gonna get you to make a perception check as you guys enter the mist.
My perception. 13 plus 6. 19.
19. Okay.
19.
So you're able to keep a very close eye out, and I'm going to make so that you can't get ambushed during your travels. Because of that.
I'm on high
Traveling
alert.
through-
Wait,
you're
because of
very
the
high alert.
perception.
Yeah, because he made a very high perception roll.
But we're in the
Um,
mountains regardless, so.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no,
Oh, okay,
it just
okay,
means that he won't be jumped. It's easy. As you guys kind of go for a quick little, it goes down north and around to the east. And as you get around a very sharp corner, there's a small cliff face that Brunir almost falls down. Brunir, can I please get a dexterity check, please? Oh, sorry, dexterity saving throw. So that's a D20. And I'll tell you what to add, brother. Roll a D20. Use your thing there.
Use your dice. Dice, baby.
15? Okay. You roll an 18 total. Yeah, you catch yourself quite easily. As he kind of steps off, that one foot from behind it just sees him go up, step to the side, put one foot forward, and he just drops.
Oh,
just
no.
disappears over the hill. He catches himself pretty easily, is able to climb himself back up, and you're able to help each other over. Liquor, can I please get a nature check from you real quick?
Yep, sure. Sorry, I'm just getting our boy Big Bad Wolf into the OCD Discord for further one-shot shenanigans if they'd like to join. Sorry, that was a nature check.
Nature check, please.
Come on, Bruni, don't go slipping on me. Ugh. Come on.
Oh, that's a 19.
19.
Plus 3, so 22, baby. 22.
A little while after you've wandered through past this little fallen away road, you do come across bloody mist bloom, which is a common thing you'd find quite a bit of, Liquor. It's normally planted at the front of houses as a forewarning for when the mist rolls through.
Yeah.
It will go into full bright blues and purples, and will actually be a slight luminescence through the mist.
Excellent.
And you are actually witnessing it currently closing up around, and it's leading in the general direction. And it'll normally open up maybe 10 to 15 minutes before the mist comes through,
Okay.
and so you're just behind the mist.
Okay.
So I think
We're
you
not
guys
far
rolled.
behind, guys.
You guys rolled exceptionally well to follow the mist. And I'm going to take that as your indication over the next couple of days. One last skill check. Hey Freya, can you please make a stealth check for me real quick? See how well you follow them.
I fucking knew it.
Figured it would happen.
Of course.
20.
Oh, and
Hey.
20.
You know what? Then that 20
Doesn't
calls
that mean
for
we
it.
all have to drink?
I was just about to do.
That's gold.
this.
Ah.
Skull! Skull! Skull!
Oh yeah, baby.
All I've got's water.
Oh,
Ah!
God.
I was expecting a low number to come up because.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You want it, like you want a low number. It's like, gonna get you in there net 20. Net 20.
Don't drink rum on a Thursday.
So what was your
Always
total?
drink rum on a Thursday.
Is that quote number 2 that I hear?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, probably.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
We
hold on.
made the deal. We made the deal with Dougal just messaged me. We made the deal with Rooney's. D&D is not a place for quoting.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, yeah, no, this is
I'd
true.
say-
But you
It
are
is not,
technically out of the game because you are the dungeon master. You operate in the space outside of where we're playing.
Fuck.
So what was the total again, Susan? Sorry, Freya.
It's a stealth one, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stealth. Yeah.
Yep, so 28 then.
What
28.
the fuck?
Do you have a +8 to your? Oh yeah. Okay. You have an expertise.
Oh my god.
Rogues, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all right. I was about to say, let me see if I can roll perception to see if I notice her. But then I realized, even with a nat 20, my perception will only get up to 26.
Liquor can't spot her.
Oh, I spot her then, do I?
No, Liquor can't spot her. If she can't see her, you can't.
What's your? Oh, yeah.
Wait, can I sense her since I have proficiency?
What's your
No, not the proficiency, but because I can sense like animals and stuff around me.
No.
What is
She's
your
not. Are you calling your sister? Are you calling your sister an animal?
Well,
To be fair, that is-
everyone's an animal.
It's a pretty apt thing. But yeah, no. What's your perception at currently? Your perception bonus.
I don't think I will, but
You need a +8.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I won't see her. Oh, do you want me to roll?
Does get double.
No. What is
No.
what is your bonus to?
Oh, just +2, just +2.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
not away in hell.
oh,
Not
No.
open hell.
The only one
I-
who'd be able to see her is me, and that's because I got a +4.
No, even
Wait.
then you couldn't see her either. Liquor, even with a nat 20, you would not see her.
Yeah.
I'm 2 away
Yeah,
from
true.
seeing her with the nat 20. Wait, shouldn't you? Wait, what's your? You should have proficiency bonus with your
She's too sneaky.
With
She's
your
just too
perception.
damn sneaky.
You have a +4, and then what's your You're proficient with perception, are you not?
No,
You're not? Okay, fair enough then.
no.
Never mind then.
I only had 4 proficiencies to take, and then I got 1 extra, so now I have 5.
Okay. Watch out, she might do a sneak attack damage on one of us.
If she does, then I have advantage.
To what?
Because isn't that the favored terrain thing from attacks?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
You're
From
alert,
surprise attacks?
but
Oh.
you're
okay.
alert, which means nothing can really get close to you. But she rolled a 28. You ain't seeing nothing.
No,
Yeah,
if she's attacking,
Even then, it's still a 28 for the stealth. You won't see anything.
Okay.
Like, she could throw her throwing dagger.
No,
at you
no.
and-
I understand. I just think it's like
Yeah.
I just thought it was if she like attacks, it's different, but I guess it's not.
Your passive perception goes up with alert. So when you're
Yeah.
alert, your passive perception goes up.
No. I understand. It's my bad.
I'm just saying for the,
I doubt
Yeah.
she's gonna
for
attack
the
us.
Twitch as well.
This whole conversation is predicated on the idea that she's trying to murder you.
Yeah,
Which is a
Yeah, bad wolf. There are a few of us who are playing who are like very, very new to the game, so yeah,
It
we're,
can
we're, all,
happen.
we're all out here learning.
Hold up one sec. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. Look one.
That's all good. No stress. Are you taking some of Bad Wolf's advice?
No, actually, I am doing something else.
Oh,
He's doing his own thing. He's
Oh,
his
doing
own
his own
DM.
he's his
I'm
own
Felt
man.
different.
He's map building.
I am different.
He so is. He is preparing for us to die right now.
Are we getting?
No.
Are we having a combat right now?
He's gonna bring
Oh,
up some
yeah.
legendary creature. I'm telling you right now.
Tarask appears in
Oh.
front of us.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
No, the giant bird that Leah turned invisible.
I'll mind Freya
Oh,
or
fuck, no, let's
something.
not-
Flare.
I don't really want to talk about the time Leo had the fucking Rod of Wonder and turned a rock invisible and on fire.
That sounds like fun times.
The-
No, it
the-
wasn't fun.
The rock is a lie.
I was there. There was a. Oh, okay. I was dead.
Correction,
went
I was
dead.
dead.
Yeah, I was dead.
Yeah. So moving on, you guys spend the following 2 to 3 days wandering about. In the meantime, though, you have a guest, Thuriak, while you're in the process of embalming and doing the routine procedures of burying a lord. You have a guest in shining gold armor, shiny plated steel.
Thank God I'm not there.
Hail, and well met.
I turn back and well met.
Looking for Thuriak, son of. Yeah, that's you.
That would be me. Yeah.
I have a gift. He walks up to you and he holds out a letter.
Take it.
Comes from Tabrari. Common gift, apparently. I'll leave you to it. My deepest condolences for your father.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Walks away. You see him walk slightly north, similar direction to where the rest of your family ran off the other night, maybe 2-3 nights ago.
I guess I'll open the letter. See what this is about.
Hold up 1 sec, I've got to find my notes.
Gives letter. Wait a second. What is
Hey,
notes
which
again?
one is to brewery, by the way?
The brewery is the elven bloody
Oh yeah.
friend up
yeah,
here.
Can I just say, even
Wait,
though we're having
already?
a lot of
There's magic as well, so whatever.
Even though we're having a lot of fun, Boomer does have to go to sleep, so we'll wrap up
In
soon.
about a half hour or so, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've
Yeah.
still got some time.
We may push him a little bit.
Just
Just
a little bit.
bit.
While I'm finding my notes, you guys do come back the same day as well, by the way. Freya, I'm gonna ask you to make another stealth check for me to see if you get back before they do.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
You have a +8, you'll be fine. Even
That's
if you
where
roll
we
a
find
12.
her.
11 plus 8, 19.
Oh.
19.
I'll-
Yeah, I'll let you roll a perception check. You know she's gone.
Who? Who's rolling perception?
Thuriak.
Thuriak.
Oh, Thuriak. So during our journey, we didn't find anything in the mist.
It was a 5, so.
A 5?
No way.
Yeah, no. Where are you gonna sneak back to, Freya?
She's too sneaky.
This is way too sneaky. This is terrifying.
It's great. What do you want about? That's a rogue. You've got 2.
My room.
She's
10
too
hours
sneaky,
sleep.
bro. Too sneaky.
Pretend
What was that?
she's asleep.
Back into your room? And you
Yep.
can you make an insight check for me real quick, Thuriak?
I'm too good with that. Ooh, we're done.
What'd you
That's
get?
17 plus 2.
Oh. 19?
19. Yeah.
So, Freya, you sneak back into your room perfectly. Not a single thing. You were immaculate. Door's still wide open, you hear people cooking out in the main room. And then your door closes, and behind it is Thuriak standing there staring at you.
Oh, damn.
Just in time.
Like you said, she's very sneaky, and everybody knows she's fucking sneaky, but she's kind of predictable.
Yeah, that's the whole sort of premise of this.
Yeah.
It is quite predictable. It just happens so often.
Perfect timing.
So, glad you're okay at least. I knew you'd do it, of course, but next time, try not to sneak out. Just join me. Just say you wanna go. It's
You
easy.
wanted me to stay.
What I want and what you want will not always align, but to my little sister, you can just say you prefer to go with them. I wouldn't be mad. You could be probably safer than here. This place is too much, so next time just tell me. You can count on me.
She sort of nods and silently looks down at the ground like she's really let someone
Hey,
down.
hey, chin up. Your ways of trickery, they remind me of father, so don't be ashamed of it. And just try to take some rest, you know. You've been out all day, but be sure to be ready for the funeral. I know you don't want to be there, but we need you there. And,
And then she just sort of sits
I'll-
down on the bed, starts to lie down.
I'll take her in and I'll leave.
Tuck her in, leave her behind. Alright. The pie does arrive. This time more from the south. You guys have explored the entirety of the northern highlands. Even venturing a little bit souther into the nearby villages, but the business is gone.
Has it ever
Whilst we
been
were, whilst we were traveling, I gathered some berries.
Yep.
Has the mist ever been like completely gone?
It normally goes during midday. It does start to gather in the early mornings and the evenings.
Damn. No leads.
Yeah, you found nothing.
I'll just Yost is going to be upset with himself and wait, did we have any rests in there? Cause
Oh, we probably would have rested.
my hit points would like some recovery.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So
Do I
how many
get to go
nights
back-
were we gone again?
3 nights.
What's
We were gone for how many nights? 3 nights?
3 nights.
Including the first one?
Would that count as long rests?
Yes, yes. You get a long
Okay.
rest every night.
So I'm back to full and I get my spell slot back.
That's fine. That's fine. First night's fine.
So
Ooh, second night was close. That's
I
fine.
have to roll.
No. This is me. This is a me thing. That's the second day. What am I at? That number.
Okay. Yost will just go
Um,
back.
So on the
to-
last night before we actually reach, before we reach town, you would notice that Eric was probably up for most of that night. He had a very cold sweat when he woke, and he just stayed up after that. Unfortunately, that day, I would accept a point of exhaustion because it was the first one. It wasn't the second or the third, so he got no sleep that night. So coming back today, he would have got another night's rest. Oh fuck, that was close. He's fine. The next day, he's fine. He sleeps perfectly fine the next day.
Okay. Yost will just go to the archery range and we'll just fire some arrows to I don't know, get rid of his frustration.
I think Yum comes back and basically just yeets all his stuff on the ground and goes straight to the druid circle to help prepare for the funerals.
So, sorry. First things first, Thuriak, would you like to read the letter? You can read it out loud if you want to, or you can keep it quiet just to yourself.
I will actually seek Eric.
You'll take it to Arvid.
Yeah, and give him the letter. I'll just copy and paste it.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a letter. We just
You
got
just
a
got a
letter.
letter.
We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
It's from Thuriak.
Sadly, no.
Oh,
This
cry.
letter arrived while you guys were away. It comes from your friends back in the brewery.
This was
Not
addressed.
sure what to make of it.
Was addressed to you.
Yeah, addressed to me.
I take it and I read it. I'm gonna read it softly, but I will read it out loud. Tears left blind, a loss to mourn, a wise man although old, the guilty to find, an assassin, a smuggler, a rich man with a beauty untold. Dear brother, I begged you kind, to your brother the Khaine in gold.
It's quite cryptic. I know you have dealings with the lords in the brewery, so
Not sure what I can make out of
seems
this.
like they know something on it, but it's hard to gauge what.
First things we got to do is find out who this Khaine in gold is. Looking at you, I don't think I see any gold on you. Would I see gold on him?
On Thuriak?
Yeah.
I'm trim,
No.
but
No.
it's not gold.
he's-
It's white, not
Yeah,
white.
he's-
Yellow color, not gold.
Creamy color.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a purple person. Yeah.
He is dressed exceptionally well, better than 90% of the Kenyans.
Yeah.
Um,
Not in gold.
yeah, not good.
No gold.
And you would realize that this is the same basic structure as those other letters you received.
Yeah. That I yoinked.
Oh,
Whoever's
I'm
sending
gonna
these
ask for the
letters.
letter back.
Oh, you want the letter that you gave me back?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
That shit.
No, that's 100% fair. I hand it back to you without an issue. Thanks for bringing me this, brother. Seems like I've got a trip to Bury ahead of me.
In time.
Yeah, definitely after today.
After the funeral, I would ask you to join me in. Oh, you're not gonna like it. I want to go to Khaine Hall.
You're asking me to
We
go
need
to.
deliver. Yeah,
You're asking me to go straight into the heart of where everyone wants
you
me
don't
dead.
need. You don't need to, show yourself, but.
Are you asking me
if
to come
I
as a?
with me,
You're asking me to come as a convoy. Maybe a guard in the shadows sort of thing.
yeah. We need as much as our grievances with Taluses have been, throughout the generations after whatever happened 300 years ago. We need to show some respect. One of them, well, in our city, in our home. We need to deliver them the body and show our reluctance.
I respect your decision. I'll come with you, brother, as your aide. I have my tricks to make sure I'm not, well, recognized.
I mean, you managed to survive this far, so I would hope so.
Ah, you see, I didn't need to hide myself in the Heartlands. It's a bit. I'll tell you a story someday of my travels. It's been a whole different experience, that's for sure. You know, maybe you could use a break, go on a journey. Maybe you can find yourself out there. I wouldn't. The word I'm looking for here is I reckon you would actually benefit a lot from a journey. You know, Father didn't stay in one spot when he was Khaine. They go on a small journey before they settle back home. Otherwise, how are they meant to know the lands?
Yeah, I actually need to go on a long journey. We need a new ruler, and Father didn't trust that onto me. And there's this whole ritual, people to meet and whatnot, so...
Do you see yourself becoming Donu Khaine?
It's what I hope to do.
Now, I'm actually gonna put my hand on your shoulders. You're slightly taller than me, so I'm gonna ask you to kneel down a little bit. Just come face to face with me real quick. I know tradition is meant to be followed. I know all this. It can get really tough on you. And that's okay. But the thing is, you need to do what's right for you. If you see yourself becoming Donu Khaine, I will support your decision. And I apologize wholeheartedly that I have put this onto you. I will support you in your journey. I will be there as your aid. Though, you gotta remember, I am a band of raiders, to put politely. Part of a mercenary group. I don't know if you may have heard of us, but we've been doing a bit of mercenary work across the continent. We've given ourselves a bit of an ironic name, but we all see ourselves as that. We call ourselves the Last Khaines. Not because, you know, our family doesn't follow the traditions anymore, but we went with what our forefathers have done, and that's why we call ourselves that. We have a lot of pride in this scar right here on our hands, even though we don't support that anymore. Culture and tradition changes. I understand that by going on my journey. But sometimes, deep down inside, we're still Khaines. We raid. That is what we do. However, if you wish to abolish this and remove it, you will not get much support from the people. And I hope you do know that the people choose their Khaine. If they don't respect you, they won't follow you. You're walking on a thin line between new traditions and old. You've got a big choice ahead of you in which direction you want to take this. And I'm not going to be the one to tell you which is right and which is wrong. You decide that on yourself. But as your older brother, just know that whatever decision you make, I will love you for always. For all eternity. You are my blood brother. Yum may be our sister not by blood, but I still love her the same. And if you ever need help, in your time of need, me and my band of raiders will be here in a heartbeat. What I'm trying to say is, I support your decision, whatever you're going to do.
I really appreciate that, and hey, don't get me wrong, mercenaries will come in handy.
Oh, if we if we could change our eye color, we could get away with a lot more.
But yeah, our people need a leader, and I was appointed that. I'll go through with that. I'll try to, balance my prospects of new ways with the old ones as best I can. But
Just
I
as-
don't need you. As much anger as I throw at you, I'm gonna need you at my side because it's gotta be a long journey ahead. It's gonna be a tough one.
Well,
And I'll just embrace him in a hug. And,
I hug
say
you
thank
back.
you.
That's alright, little brother. You may get on my nerves or may smack you upside the head. We may butt heads every now and then. That's just what family does. Don't worry
We
about
do
it.
it for family.
That's it.
We always do it for family.
I've got you 6. Don't you worry.
Yeah, so as this kind of draws to a close, look, sorry, actually, I need to stop calling you Laquan.
Yeah, my name is Yum.
My name is Yum!
Yum.
Yo,
Bitch. Yum, where would you be at this point in time?
I am with the Druid Circle helping to prepare my father's body for the funeral.
Yum, may I speak to you alone for a little bit?
Of course. Can you hold this? And she's gonna grab one of the other druids.
Yeah,
Get it?
they-
I'm
they-
so
they-
sorry about my brother. You have to understand he's just a hawk-headed idiot.
I was stupid. I should not have used my magic like that. It was very unbecoming of me. I
It's
know.
alright, get it. You know, I know you well enough to know you didn't mean any harm by it. Well,
there is
I mean, a
part
little
of
bit,
me.
a little bit maybe, but not like trying to kill him.
I
so-
could have cast Misty Step instead. It has this big grin on his face.
I know you could have. I'm lucky, kind of glad you did. I'm glad you stepped away because if you hadn't, I would have had to get between the two of you, and that would have been quite awkward for all of us involved. I think.
Yes, yes. Speaking of Mist. When you see him, he's kind of got his hands in his coat here like this. It looks like he's very clearly he's trying to hide something. I found this 3 days ago at your ceremony, and I did not want to bring it up. But I do not think that this is fair. He pulls out. It's about yay large. And it's wrapped in some kind of vine. He hands it over to you. As he's passing over to you, I already know what it is. It was a gift from your father. And he grabs you by the arm and he leads you away from the Druid Circle and sits you guys away from the city as well, well, village I should say. And you sit out on the moors, just overlooking the low creeping fog below you. Are you going to open?
Where should I open it?
Just head back. I showed him how to wrap those vines. Should be easy to tell.
I think she's not going to tear it open, but she's going to take her time very slowly, like with care, not wanting to destroy the wrapping. Like take the covering off.
Okay. Can we super quick roll a wisdom check, a wisdom save for me?
Save. Oh boy.
Save.
Uh-oh.
So that's just my D20 plus my wisdom for a save.
She takes
Wisdom
40 damage of poison.
And if you are proficient in wisdom saves, you also get your +2.
You should be as a
where do
druid.
I-
As
Top
a
of the-
druid, yeah, you should.
Top of the character sheet.
Top left of your resistances.
I have no resistances.
You
No,
should
no,
have
above-
two
above the
circles.
resistance.
Like-
Oh yeah. Wisdom, yeah. So I get the +2, so that's +6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll it.
That
That's
one.
a nat 20! That's a nat 20! Hold on.
I
Scored.
believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
In before, it's like just
No.
nothing.
No. Something would have definitely happened if she failed. And I even had rules if she didn't pass by much, but no, she fucking flogged the shit out of it.
It's poison ivory.
As you unravel it and you look in your hand, at first it seems rather smooth. It's currently concave back towards you. It's some kind of weird arch shape, very smooth. It's oval shaped. And as you turn it around, your very first instinct is to drop it or throw it or something. Like, you know, it's
Like,
just
get it away from me. Yeah.
deep, unnatural urge to just get it away, especially with everything that's happened recently. But you fight that last little bit as you look down at a Mask of Soul. Oh, hold up. Fuck. What a perfect time for my sound drivers to die.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, hold on. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go chuck a quick piss because I've been drinking and I really need to go. Hold on.
Alright, so small little piss break, yeah? That was fun. Holy shit. Really, I really enjoyed that, Tarista. That was great.
There you go for it.
Very good.
God, that just came into play so well, though. Everything was just coming out so perfectly. It's beautiful. Oh no, 10 seconds.
Oh.
What? No. Oh no.
7, 6.
Oh
5,
man, I've been holding on to that for
4,
like. I'm back.
2, 1.
Bomb explodes.
Hello.
Hello?
I have
The
returned.
fucking lamp.
Welcome
The
back.
fucking timing.
I know, right? I'm so sorry.
Incredible.
Like
No, that's all good. It gave me
Um,
time to go for a wee, so we're good.
Beautiful. So, yeah. Intense doing this.
So, Mask of Soul, you say?
Yep. You would know this, being the Mistress of the Hunt. You would know that this is a religious symbol for any of the followers of Soul, but very few of them there are. It is largely used as a hex. You knowing that Soul is the trickster god of the Khaines. Not a malicious god by any stretch of the imagination, and that's kind of why this idea of the Chosen of Soul murdering somebody seems so off kilter to you. But
Yeah.
it's generally considered a hex, where normally if you would leave these at somebody's house or throw them at somebody, that one of their things would mysteriously go missing, or they might just make
They'd have a
little-
bad harvest or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
not never something that bad. It's
Okay.
petty tricks. Most people outside, like, and it's actually, especially in like Burgundy and Rosewood, those duchies that are nearby, it's really seen as kind of like a superstition, where a lot of rogues, as an example, would throw a one of these masks at somebody and then go in and rob their house. Oh no, Soul did it. But around here, that shit is dead serious. Being given a Mask of Soul is pretty big serious. All the same, he turns to you and... I was there when your father, Arvid, found you. I was leading him back to the belly. And everybody else was gone. Except you.
I remember he told me.
He did not tell you. That mask is what we found first. Over the top of you.
What do you mean?
I mean, we did not see the small juniper berry hidden against the weeds. We found a mask, and under the mask was our little berry. Arvid thought it was a good idea to hide you away amongst the woods, teach you the ways of the Forge God, keep you safe. keep you from Soul's terrifying influence. It appears that Soul had no interest in you, but in simply being in the right place at the right time. Or maybe Soul's not done with you yet, I do not know. I wish I had more answers.
And he pulls out the chain, which has his own little mask on it.
Mm-hmm.
But our God does not speak to us, merely laughs amongst the hills. You know that the hobgoblins of the Bailey were strong followers of Soul. Do you know?
I remember reading about it once, but I don't think I knew how deeply it went.
None of us was surprised when they disappeared into the mist.
But then, why did they leave me behind, Garrett?
We do not know. We have no answers. Arvid did his best to keep you safe from Saul. Forbid me from teaching you his ways.
But my father's not here anymore.
And that is why I am passing on his knowledge on to you. I believe that it is your responsibility to shape your future and to experience your past. It is not my place to hide the truth from you.
Where do I find the truth, Garrett?
Probably the same place you would find your parents. In the mist.
He comes up and he puts his hand on your cheek, and he'll actually take off his necklace and put it over your head.
You may follow Thuriak, but your heart belongs to the mist. These are untraveled times. Never before has a hobgoblin of another faith ruled as mistress or master. I am curious to see what happens. To know that you will always have family here.
He kind of leans over and gives you a kiss. Kind of up here on your head, pulling you from the side.
Thank you, Garrett.
I could never compete with Arvid, but I love you more than him.
He'll stand up and he goes, originally you can tell he's trying to like, come on, let's go back, and then he's like, oh wait, maybe she wants to think about things, and then he turns around and leaves you alone with the mask.
Yum is sitting at the edge of the hill, watching the edges of the mist start to gather in tatters as the sun starts to go down again. And she will just sit there until the stars come out.
It is the night of our what's it called, by the way? The burning of father. We're burning
Yes, it is.
father today.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We're
So
gonna
when-
burn- no,
yeah.
no, we aren't burning father.
No.
No, he's not a warrior, Tridus.
Oh, he doesn't get. Okay.
Only warriors get burned, buddy.
The burial of father, then.
So, you would know this, Tridus. Warriors are burned so they can join burial.
Yeah.
Those who aren't warriors are buried and returned to Tucson.
Right. Okay. 12.
Yeah, so we're going to go back. I'm taking it that Yulm would take quite a little bit of time.
Yeah. She all of a sudden has a whole lot to think about.
So, we've had a good amount of roleplay from Eric and Thuriak. We've also had a nice little moment with Yulm. So, Freya and Yost, would either of you two like to say some final words to your father before they put him underground?
Like, can everyone hear this?
Yeah, no, this
Yeah,
is,
we're all here.
This is your eulogy for him, if you'd like to do it. And if you wouldn't, I'm sure that any of the other players here would like to take over. But I'm going to offer it up to you two first.
Okay. Yost will say we'll just be very simple with it, and we'll say, rest in peace, father, and we'll nod to him, and then just shake it off. Yeah, and then he'll just like stare at his body for like a couple of seconds, and just leave.
Would you like anything to say to him? Sorry, fucking Freya.
I reckon Freya would probably just look down, sort of thing, and think about sort of fond memories that she's had, but not say anything. Just 'cause she's not used to this sort of thing, so she's gonna be
Very quiet, yeah. Definitely. Anybody else like anything else to say at their father's funeral? I think
believe-
Brunya. Yeah, no, I don't think Brunya's saying nothing.
I turn to Thuriak and Yum. I don't know if I'm allowed to say things here, but I believe that you two should go before me anyways, if I should. You guys have been around Father a lot longer than I have. I've got petty old memories. His stories of now would be probably better said by you guys. And I put my hands on both their shoulders. And I pull them in for a nice warm embrace before releasing them and sitting back down.
I think Yum would simply walk up to where he's resting and take his hand and say to him, I never told you how grateful I was. And I always took your love for granted, Dad. I promise I will at least try to be everything you hoped for me. I love you, and I'm going to miss you. And then she'll turn away and drop his hand and walk back towards Eric.
Thuriak?
Father, he was a good man. He made wonderful work with his diplomacy. He kept to our traditions, and being, Thuriak aside, his most prominent achievement was his family. He placed a little bit of himself in each one of us. He gave his craziness to Yost, his to Freya is kindness to you. Is fucking hard-headedness to Eric. And I guess he put his trust in me. But I'm not taking the reins alone. I want every one of you with me. I will not be the lone ruler. I think that's behind us. Sure, we need someone to, you know, dictate the ways we go, but we all have a say in it. We're all family. We all trust each other, even if it's the tiny little bit it is. But I think that's part of it. It's gonna. We need to grow from it and learn from it, and we need to come together to make sure the true Khaine's alliance grow, and we're gonna show the world what we were all about. Like, I just see it. They're not fucking ready for us.
We're with you, Eric. We're with you, Thuriak.
Here!
You're not doing it alone.
Skull.
Go.
I believe this is still his eulogy, by the way. He's not really talking directly to us, he's talking to the people. But,
Everybody
Matter.
skulls and everybody cheers.
Everybody scolds. Everybody cheers.
And they lower the coffin to the ground while the druids very solemnly perform a dance in a circle around the grave. And with every step, they slowly scatter in a little bit of dirt. The full burial is going to take hours, but it's the full respect they can possibly give to a king.
I'm going to find Thuriak and, like, take his shoulder and say to him, I am so proud of you. You aren't the Khaine that we just want. You're the Khaine we need and deserve. I'm with you all the way, brother. You have my blessing as Mistress of the Hunt.
well played, well played.
Alright, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up, guys.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
So for the
Oh, episode 1.5, baby.
as they were burying Father, I'm gonna just like step near him and just look down and just stand there for a moment, not get in the way as much as I can.
While they're dancing around you, yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just watch the burial happen for about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna step away.